This is Matt, and this is a video showing my one-pager for some of my websites right here. So I just want to highlight the importance of having one of these, and then why you'd want to have one of these, and also how to actually do it. So right here in Notion, I've got quite an extensive kind of Notion backend now with lots of different things you can see right here. So I track a lot of different things, milestones and stuff. But this is my site's documents. This is my main site's document. This is really handy to actually have this available at all times. What I actually do is, if I just open up a new tab here, you can see that I actually have it linked up the top here, my site's dashboard. So what I've done is I've actually hidden a few things here, just for privacy purposes and security, like the Cloudways ID. I've actually hidden some of the extra columns that I have here as well. But what I basically do is all of my different sites, all the different brands, projects, I will add them here. And then I've got quick access. So if I just want to quickly, click a URL, I can quickly get to the site right here. So that's really good. And that's really handy for, copy and paste in if I need to copy and paste into an email or something. I've got the Cloudways ID, which really helps me. If you've used Cloudways or any kind of host, they give you these obscure, you can't see this as I've obviously obscured it right here, but they give you these quite odd combinations of sort of letters and numbers a lot of the time that indicate the Cloudways ID of the project. So this is for things like FTP, or like if you're SSHing into a site or something. So they give you this obscure string of text basically, and it doesn't make any sense because it doesn't represent what the site actually is. Like for instance, this one, Trivia Edge here, begins with like 3 Gs and then has a whole load of other stuff, so it doesn't really make any sense. But so this just makes it easy for me to have as a reference, so I can associate the site with the random string of text. So then I've got site type, so pretty self-explanatory how the site is built. This is really handy as well if I'm doing any kind of SEO, if I'm doing any kind of development where I need to know this on the fly. I often forget. I know that these two are WordPress, and then at Filmmaking Lifestyle and Map Business, two of my sort of long-time sites are both built on WordPress, so that's how I started building sites, is on WordPress. But then a lot of the other stuff I have, like Vite and Next.js, and also some other JS frameworks as well. So that's just good to know from a development perspective, and it just makes it easy to associate everything here. Then I've got category, so I've broken it down. Some of my sites are like film and creativity. I also have like entertainment game sites now, like the aforementioned Trivia Edge. Also like timeline, quiz and geography practice fall into that bracket as well. Then I've got the education sites run by my wife. These are my wife's sites: RT Ideas, Creative Learners, and RT Events. She's a former teacher who runs a whole bunch of businesses and has a lot going on. So subjects, then this is a rough, pretty self-explanatory, just so that, again, I can kind of copy and paste some of these things in to emails, documents and stuff like that. So that's just more sort of self-reference right there. Then SEO, I've got really specific SEO protocol that I follow for all of these sites: search engine optimization to get the site found by Google and other search engines. So this is just a very simple done, needs doing, in progress. And I can select these. So that's quite cool. With this drop down, you can do things like this. I mean, if you're familiar with Notion, you know that this is pretty easy to do. Then I've got like OG image. There's certain things I've removed. A lot of the things I track here, as there's some information here that could be that, like security compromising. So, but yeah, I make sure that every site has an OG image. Has sharing buttons included. That's important. Really easy on WordPress, a little bit harder on stuff like Next.js. And then Git, I'm working on like different kind of Git integrations, but there's different things that I can track here. You can click right here for add property, and you can have all these different ones, like everything from like a checkbox to the drop downs, the status ones that I showed you here. And you can just have like plain text ones. You just select a new one here, and you can change the title and do all this good stuff that you can do in Notion. You can even do calculations and stuff if you want to get a bit more detailed, a bit more granular. But yeah, here are the different sites. This is how I track it. I've got a whole range of different projects. If you follow this channel at all, like everything from my original like flagship film making education site, like Filmmaking Lifestyle, we've got over 4,000 articles now. There's a store associated with that. Map Business is kind of my main like YouTube section of kind of business and finance sites. Then we got Autograph, which is cinema history visualized, as I say here. It's like a film history website. Capital Reads for finance, investing, and business books. Then I've got Wisdom Sparks for my podcast discovery platform. Trivia Edge is the first game site that I made. So this is, in fact, I'll show you a few of these. So we've got Trivia Edge over here. This is essentially quizzes. So multiple choice quizzes. You can do all sorts. We've got like 400 quizzes here. Which item of clothing is worn by a Scotsman at a wedding? Kilt, of course. Some easy, some hard. So we got, I showed you Autographer. We got Trivia Edge. What else have we got? Ring History. That is pro wrestling MMA history. That's becoming quite an extensive site as well. Huge database, 5,000 plus events. I mean, there's a lot of detail that goes into this site. We can click on different wrestlers here. I'm trying to create kind of a letterboxed for pro wrestling and also mixed martial arts as well. So there's a lot of detail. You can check that site out as well. Invest Platforms is my UK investing and trading platform review site. You can check that out as well right here. It's been going for a while. We also have, what else have I got? Decision Margin, that's my calculator site. So practical calculator for real world decisions. RT Ideas, this is a site that I designed for my wife to help with her students. So it's essentially a full database of artists and photographers. It's become very popular in the kind of teaching and education space. There's a full generator for projects right here. It's really, really useful for art students, photography students. What else do we have? Creative Learners is her kind of flagship art and photography courses platform right there for my wife. Books About Films, quite a new site that I've got here. I struggled to find a site that would have that just catered to books that are based on films or filmmaking or by filmmakers, directors. So I created this huge kind of detailed database site where you can kind of look through and you can associate, directors and filmmakers and stuff with books. So, that's really cool. Really interesting project there. World Football Database. This is a new site I'm working on. It's football history in the same way that Ring History is. So it's the second in my sports category right here. Then I got Stat Jewels. I got a little bit obsessed. I play, I don't know if you're familiar with the game Top Trumps, a card game. Play it a lot with one of my daughters. And you can essentially play Top Trumps against an AI. So if you're doing like 90s footballers here, you can start to, choose different scores and stuff here. There's a lot going on this site. It's a good game site. You can do, everything from like capital cities right through to different sports, music, history and stuff like that. So that's quite interesting. Stat Jewels, the second on my kind of entertainment and games category. Then we got Business Ideas Atlas. That's a great platform for finding business ideas and models. RT Events, another of my wife's sites. Geography Practice, that's a new one. What I'm trying to do here is just open this site, is create a kind of a way for students or anyone really to get better at geography and practice. Incorrect. Why did I click that? That's the Netherlands. I know that one. So you can do things like capitals. You can do flags right here. There we go. So I'm working on that site. This needs to be a bit bigger, doesn't it? Just changed it on mobile and it seems to have changed on desktop. So then I've also, I've been busy. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Timeline quiz. Check this one out last but not least. Timeline quiz. This is cool. So this is another game site. So we've got 300 odd decks here of timelines. So if you're doing like British monarchs, you can click there. And what you do with this is it's all about matching things on the timeline. So whether we're doing monarchs or we're doing sort of sports moments or historical moments, maybe we're doing, music stuff, film. I've got like 300 different film ones down here as well for all different directors. So you could do like Akira Kurosawa, the famous Japanese director, Hitchcock, so on and so forth. I've just gone a bit off on a tangent here, but if you're interested, those were some of my sites, building more all the time, constantly developing them. It's a lot of work. So, just Wisdom Sparks on its own I think we've got like 12 different podcasts now, and we've got detailed notes. I haven't really shown you that one. Got detailed notes on all these different podcasts. Yeah, it's a lot of work. There's a huge database. We associate books, we associate people. These are the books mentioned in this particular episode. These are the people mentioned in this particular episode. We even have these key learnings, as we call them, right here. So you could also, click on a person and find out where they've been mentioned in different episodes, where they were mentioned and where they actually appeared. In all the podcasts that we track here, we've got like health and fitness ones, business and finance, so on and so forth. So yeah, some of my different sites here. I've taken on a bit of a journey of different things that I've got going on, but that is how I've created this one pager, why I've created this one pager. You can feel free to copy this idea. You can just keep on adding new things. So we could add a new site here, and we could obviously just add all of the detail here. And it's just really, it's really good. Like I say, I have it in my toolbar, so I can easily reference this, whatever I'm doing. I find this, just this little one pager, just super, super useful. So yeah, hopefully you found this video useful. If you have, drop this video a like, it really helps, and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this.